Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
To begin this ball game.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he gets this up close to the 40. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, faking the give. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Third, they need 8. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Whoa. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, 49ers. Here's a handoff to James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here is Rourke. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On the handoff, this is James. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Now, Rourke. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5. Rourke. That's complete to Watkins. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The bootleg. It's Rourke. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This one finds McConkey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll throw with Rourke. They set up the screen to James. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
7-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Rourke. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
2nd and 6 at the Niners' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 5. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Here we go, set.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Okay,
3rd and 7.
Come on, go.
That one complete to McConkey. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ready up.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Go.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground with James. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2, here we go. To throw is work. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19, go.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In the backfield, he'll get the carry here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And this is 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out front. It's 9-7.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Rourke. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy.
He'll drop to throw. Checking this one down to James. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. That is Jarquez Hunter. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, here is a run with James. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground,
has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21s.
And the 49ers
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, 49ers.
21-yard line.
Will run up the middle with James. He's to the 10. To the pylon. He's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. 49ers 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. A tight end in motion now. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Fielded at the 9. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. So he's taken down after a solid return.
On the set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Straight ahead, it's James. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5.
Cardinals 16. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Bravo 80. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Play action, it is Wood. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
Go! 70 Lion!
Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one's just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. A short one here, crossed by McBride. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
McConkey in motion. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Over. 49er football. They have it.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand.
And he will score again. Jordan James. Touchdown. 49. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in 1 game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. Bernardo Green on the coverage.
Working out on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. This is Hunter. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In the air on 3rd down, here's Rourke. This one complete to Watkins. And And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here is Rourke. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the handoff, this is James. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw with Rourke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He gets this complete to Shakir. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, and it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover, they keep the ball.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
We'll try the draw with Hunter. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
A gain of 6. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll go again here with Hunter. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Junior Colson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
Hunter again. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Trying to run for it with Hunter. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
13 yards on the play.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.